Hello, good afternoon from the late Osman Saho football field in Yundum, and it's another GFF men's Division 1. This time it is Samger up against Fortune in another stiff battle. It's a clash between Samger and Fortune, a clash for 16th position and 3rd position. Samger currently on 16th, rock bottom on 21 points, whilst Fortune and coach Jane Juve are on 3rd with 42 points. And the central referee responsible for this afternoon contest is Mohamed Marigo, who is ably and reliably assisted by Dembo Bojang Ibugay and Omar Salah as the 4th assistant referee. The two sides are already on the pitch. Fortune currently having their team photo, whilst Samger also preparing to have their team photo before the commencement of this afternoon showdown. Just as I said earlier, Mohamed Marigo is given the responsibility to officiate this game. Fortune on a team photo equally, Samger on the far side also having their team photo. Before the commencement of the game, we will surely have a quick rundown on the starting 11 for Samger. They start with Suleiman Jallo in goal, Ibrahima Juve 30, Bright Perimeni rather 32, Modlamin Manjang number 2, Haruna Jaju 15, Famara Kamara team captain number 4, Precious Benjamin number 9, Fernando Pereira 7, Osman Jan number 10, Omar Tamba number 3, Emmanuel Chukwu number 27. And Fortune starts with Alaji Mbalo in goal, Sambujang Toure team captain number 6, Abdullah Tamba 24, Ibrahima Toure 88, Bakari Sise 3, Pamudu Fall 13, Ibu Sanyang 8, Seni Jata 14, Bernard Silva 10, Mustafa Jallo 17, Mohamed Jallo 29. Completes the 11 for the boys in all white Fortune, whilst Samger are dressed in red shirts, black shorts and red socks. Any moment from now we will surely have the commencement of this crunch game. It is the GFF men's Division 1. This time Samger up against Fortune. Samger on 16th, Fortune on 3rd. And the central referee Marigo gets what's going here from the late Osman Saho football field. Kemo is another GFF men's Division 1, and this time it is Fortune against Samger at the late Osman Saho football field.
Yes, very well, Pa. I mean, it is going to be an interesting encounter. Looking at Fortune, they know that the point difference between them and the second place, that is Falcons, is already 5 points, and they are for the first place by 16 points. That is the Real de Banjul side, who are currently on 58 points, and then you have they are followed closely. They are followed by Falcons on 47 points, and that of Fortune with 42 points. So Fortune would want to make sure they win this particular game so that they will close the gap on the Falcon side, who are currently on 6th position. So but they will also be playing today, as Real de Banjul have played yesterday, where they won by 2-0 against the Marimo side in Bakau. So coming into this other one, the opponent team for the Fortune here is Samger, who are currently on the rock bottom of GFF Male Division 1. So they will be hoping to improve their performance in this and then try to win to making sure that they avoid the relegation. But I mean, for them, when they win this, they will still maintain their the bottom spot, because the point difference between them and the one that they are currently chasing is Banjul, who are currently on 26 points. So when they win this particular game, they will be closing the gaps on to the Banjul side by 2 points. So they would want to make sure they win this, but it is going to be difficult for them. Everyone who plays against Fortune will know that it's a very difficult side to play against. But Samger, as they are also known for, is a tiki-taka football that is similar to that of the style that Fortune plays. So it is going to be an interesting encounter, knowing that both teams play similar style of football. So let's see what happens here, whether Fortune will be able to win and then improve and then close the gap onto the Falcon side, who are currently who will also be playing currently, and then for that of the Real de Banjul side, who are ahead of them by 16 point margins. With after this particular game, it is going to be 4 more games to be played. So Samger also have 4 more games after this particular encounter to secure themselves from the relegation battle.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kai. And back to the live ball-to-ball commentary from the late Osman Saho football field. A header! Very close by Mustafa Jallo. That was definitely very close from the center forward. And we are into the very first minutes of this contest between Samger and Fortune. And it is indeed a bright start for the boys in all white Fortune, who are currently playing from our right to left, from our commentary decks. whilst Samger kicks from our left to right. Ball being chested down by Jan Osman, and he's been dispossessed. Back to the goalkeeper, who sends in a long one into the area of Samger, and Samger will now have their goalkeeper Suleiman Jallo to take this, who gets the ball down to the central defender, and they will try to start the play from their own half. This is Samger, chips the ball into the area. Ball being chested down by Abdullah Tamba, who tries to drop the ball, blocked in there by Samger. Another clearance, this time from the team captain Sambujang Toure. Samger regained possession into the center of the pitch. Great turn. Samger will try to get the ball forward, drills the ball low, blocked in there by Bernard Silva on the far side. Ibrahima Toure picks possession for Fortune, and Bernard drops deep on a defensive mission. Will try to switch the play from the left to the right, or from the right to the left now. This is Mohamed Jallo, tricky and pacey. Solid defensive work, goes to ground, no foul given by the central referee Mohamed Marigo. Usman Jan picks possession, he's their danger man. Usman Jan is being fouled by team captain Sambujang Toure, and Mohamed Marigo awards an infringement to Samger, and they will have time to effect this set piece. Inches of the dividing line from the late Osman Saho football field, and Samger are being coached by Boto Mane, who is currently on the dugout for the academy boys, whilst Fortune is currently under the watchful eyes of coach Jean Juve. And it's going to be a delivery for the boys in white and black, Samger. And we have Fortune trying to protect this set piece. We have almost all their players behind the ball currently, as Samger prepares to deliver this effort. It's going to be a delivery for Samger to effect. Samger, right-footed drive, low one. That was an incredible shot from the team captain and number 4, Famara Kamara. And Famara's shot went off target. And a goal kick to Fortune, who will now rely on Alaji Mbalo to deliver this goal kick. Alaji dressed in all yellow, OJC central defender Sambujang and Abdullah Tamba to move forward. This is Mbalo Alaji, who launches the ball forward, trying to connect Ibu Sanyang. Ball being headed out by Samger. Another back heel into the center of the pitch. Picked up there by Kamara, team captain Samger, who drops the ball to Tamba. Tamba on the far side, and the flag has been raised against Osman Jan, number 10 for Samger. And Fortune will now have the chance to deliver this set piece in their own half. Ibrahima Toure and Sambujang Toure, the Toure brothers on the ball. Sambujang takes that, plays the ball back to the goalkeeper Alaji Mpalo, who is dressed in all yellow. Alaji will play the ball back to, or quickly to Sambujang Toure, team captain, who launches the ball forward. And the flag is been raised on the far side for a Samger throw-in. And Samger will effect that throw-in on the far side, and they will rely on the left wing back Omar Tamba, who was part of the last under 20, Omar, and he is currently playing for Samger. A marathon one to Usman Jan, back heel, trying to connect his fellow player, no chance. Omar regained possession. Player goes to ground for Samger, no foul given by Marigo Mohammed. Central referee Bakari Sise picks possession. Surges forward, Sise Bakari. It's time to Seni Jata. Mohamed Jallo picks possession, trying to dribble past a group of players, plays the ball back to Bakari Sise. Still Bakari chips the ball to the pacey Mohamed Jallo, who surges on the far side. Mohamed tries to keep the ball in play, but the flag of the assistant referee being raised against Jallo Mohamed, and a goal kick to Samger, and they will rely on the goalkeeper Suleiman Jallo, who is dressed in sea green shirt, black short and sea green socks. Suleiman Jallo is the custodian for Samger, and he will now have the opportunity, urges his central defenders to move forward. Suleiman Jallo will take this goal kick, launches the ball forward. A header from Abdullah Tamba, central defender, to Mohamed Jallo, who drops the ball into the center circle. This is team captain Samger, who plays the ball on the far side to the number 2, Modlamin Manjang. Samger trying to get something here. Is that a high boot? No foul given. Samger picks possession on the far side now. And the flag stayed down. They're going to get something here, straight into the gloves of Alaji Mbalo. And it is indeed a lively contest between these two, as Samger and Fortune battle for a victory from the late Osman Saho football field. And Samger are currently on 16th, rock bottom on the GFF Men's Division 1, whilst Fortune on 3rd. And Fortune are on 42 points, while Samger on 21 points. And on in the last game played by both Fortune and Samger, Samger played out a 3-2 defeat in the hands of table toppers Real de Banjul and champions, whilst Fortune had a 2-1 victory over the Gambia Armed Forces. And before the Gambia Armed Forces, Fortune defeated Brikama United in the Brikama Derby. Bernard Silva surges forward. Omar Tamba goes to ground. Infringement awarded by the central referee on the far side. And it's going to be a delivery for Samger through the central defender Modlamin Manjang, who is one of the central defenders for the Academy Boys of Samger. And Manjang urges his fellow players to move forward as he prepares to deliver this effort. Launches in a long and high one into the half of Fortune. And that's a foul on the holding midfielder. Pamodu foul for Fortune. Fortune takes that quickly to Abdullah Tamba, central defender. Not a very good pass from Tamba Abdullah this time around. He was trying to connect Bakari Sise, and his pass was too strong for Bakari to connect. And he threw in to the boys in red, and they're going to have the number 30 Ibrahima Juve to take this. Juve Ibrahima drops the ball to Osman Jan. Bakari Sise goes to ground. That's a foul. As weaved by Mohamed Marigo, the central referee for this afternoon's contest between Samger and Fortune. And later on we will try to cross over to other venues to get you results as they unfold. As we can confirm, we have a game in Banjul between Bombarda and TMT, and we will try to get you some other results as they unfold. Anyway, back to the late Osman Saho football field. This is an infringement for Fortune, and the goalkeeper Alaji Mbalo will take this. Mbalo Alaji, the custodian for Fortune, gets the ball forward, trying to connect Mohamed Mustafa Jallo. And Mustafa had no touch. Ball being headed out by Samger. Another header on the far side. Picked up there by the number 15, Haruna Jaju. Samger trying to get something here. Still Jaju Haruna drills the ball to Pereira. Now the ball will be switched to Osman Jan. And too strong for the number 10 Jan, who could not just hold on to the ball as the ball rolls out of play for a throw in on the far side. Fortune will take. Bakari Sise drops deep, drops down to get that ball. And it's going to be a throw in on the far side for Sise Bakari to effect for the boys in all white Fortune. Bakari Sise with a marathon throw into the area. Ball being headed out. Musman Jan picks possession into the center of the pitch. This time, Ibrahima Toure had a touch into the center circle to the central defender. Omar Tamba gets the ball back to the goalkeeper, Suleiman Jallo. Jallo Suleiman will now switch the play to the right-hand side of their attack. This is Samger now, who are trying to possess the ball so well in their own half. Launches the ball forward, trying to connect Osman Jan, number 10. Great control, and the flag has been raised against Jan Osman. And that was a great control from the number 10, but he's been penalized by the assistant referee on the far side. Ball being taken quickly, trying to get the ball forward. Omar Tamba with a clearance partially. And this time, Fortune will chase through Ibrahima Toure. And this time Ibrahima goes to ground, and that's a corner as waved by the central referee on the far side. And it's going to be a corner for the Petroleum boys, but already we have Ibrahima Toure down injured. And they will now call on the team of medics to come to the rescue of the injured Ibrahima Toure for Fortune. We also have Ibu Sanyang and Bernard Silva at the scene. Ibrahima Toure is currently receiving medical attention from the team of medics on the far side. And if he is back on his feet, we will surely have the game rolling from the late Osman Saho football field in Yundum. And we will also try to cross over to other venues. At the Serekunda East Mini Stadium, 14 minutes on the clock, Falcons nil, Brikama United nil. At the late Osman Saho football field, 12 minutes on the clock, Samger FC nil, Fortune FC nil. And in Bakau, Steve Biko and Banjul United. We aren't getting any information. TMT in Banjul against Bombarda. 14 minutes on the clock is also on another 0-0 scoreline. As per reports, we are yet to see deadlock being broken in any of the venues that are currently hosting this afternoon's GFF Men's Division 1. And back to the late Osman Saho football field in Yundum, where Fortune takes on Samger in a nail-biting affair. It's a corner, and Ibu Sanyang is preparing to deliver this as we have all the players for Samger in trying to protect this set piece. Ibu Sanyang is currently on the ball. Bernard Silva not very far from the scene. Is it going to be a direct corner, or he will play the ball short to Bernard? Bernard picks possession. They've been dispossessed. Not a very good one from Fortune. This time Sambujang Ture, team captain, who squares the ball quickly to Bakari Sise, chips the ball forward. Preparing for an offside. Omar Tamba with a clearance. Pamodu Fall rose the highest, had a touch, no foul given. Back on his feet, Samger picks possession once again, trying to connect Osman Jan, who chips the ball forward to Pereira. Can they get something blocked in there by the goalkeeper? That was definitely very close from Fernando Pereira, but Fortune relied on the brilliance of their goalkeeper Alhaji Mbalo to block that shot from Pereira Fernando. And Fortune will deliver that through the goalkeeper Alhaji Mbalo. And we have played over 13 minutes into this contest, and this score remains barren. A thumping header from the central defenders. This time Bakari Sise picks possession for Fortune, drills the ball low to Mohamed Jallo. PC and Tricky Mohamed, known to many as Messi, drills the ball to Mustafa Jallo, who tries to get the ball back to Jallo. Ball being blocked in there. Is that a handball as waved by the players for Samger? No handball given by the central referee Mohamed Marigo. Back to Bakari Sise, who switched the play now to Ibrahima Toure. Drops the ball to the advancing team captain Sambujang Toure. Sambujang's pass, it's been blocked in there by Omar Tamba. Ball being headed out by Fortune, cleared by Samger this time around, and they will now have the center forward and number 9. But the central defender Sambujang Toure was just there in time. Drops the ball to Pamodu Fall. Back to Bakari Sise. Bakari chips the ball forward to the running Mustafa Jallo. Mustafa Jallo struggles as he's been dispossessed by the central defender for Samger. Samger gets the ball forward. Not a very good one. And we have Precious Benjamin to chase, but Precious could not connect to the ball. Ibu Sanyang picks possession for Fortune, who plays the ball quickly back to Alhaji Mbalo. Mbalo with a timely clearance. Bernard Silva, great control for the first time, drops the ball to Ibrahima Toure on the far side. Fortune will try to get the ball forward to Seni Jata, who connects to the ball. He's been dispossessed by Samger. And Samger picks possession, chips forward. And Fernando Pereira tussles with Abdullah Tamba, who was just there in time to clear that ball from their own area. This is Sini, who had a touch. Pamodu Fall picks possession to Bernard Silva. Bernard's pass is been blocked in there by Samger into the center of the page now. This is Omar Tamba, who squires the ball to Pereira Fernando. Fernando Pereira, left-footed player, drops the ball to Usman Jan, whose powerful effort has been blocked in there. Once again, Fernando, a diving shot and an incredible save by the diving Alhaji Mbalo. That was an acrobatic save from the Fortune's goalkeeper, Mbalo Alhaji. Kemo, that was an incredible shot from Pereira, but an equal task from the goalkeeper Alhaji Mbalo from Fortune.
Yes, very well. Pa, we are expecting to see a goal here because in the last 5 that was contested between the two, there hasn't been any drawn, in the last 5 that they have contested. And we have seen Fortune winning back-to-back game in their home ground against the Samger side, while Samger also winning back-to-back game in their home ground against the Fortune side, and I've seen Fortune also winning. So in the last 5, Fortune have won 3 of those, and then Samger happens to win 2 of those meetings. So there has not been any drawn into that particular game. So here as well, we are expecting to see goals here. Samger as we expect them. They are also knocking the ball equally as Fortune is doing. So this is why this is what will make the game very, very interesting, because these are the two teams that are playing similar style of football. So even in higher leagues, when teams of such, I mean, magnitude meeting, you expect to see a highly displayed of football, positioning the ball, and then also creating goal scoring opportunities against the opponent's defense line. So we have been witnessing that so far here. The only thing that is left to be enjoyed here is to at least witness a goal being scored here against this particular between these particular two teams. So we are expecting to see goals, and already the teams have been displaying very good possession of football here, and then a very beautiful football game is being witnessed here in this particular ground. But the only thing that is left, as I has earlier mentioned, that is the goal scoring chances here. Chances have been created, but they are not being crafted into goals. We have seen earlier on Mustafa had one header and then it went outside the net, but Samger also had theirs through their number 7 earlier on, who touches the ball, but it was a weak effort, and Elijah Mbalo was on a task to save his side. And as well, we have also seen him giving Elijah Mbalo a very difficult situation here, but Elijah is also there to help his side Fortune to at least defend that particular ball from going inside the net for them.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi. And back to the live ball-to-ball commentary from the late Osman Saho football field in Yundum. And this is the venue that is Samger against Fortune in the GFF Men's Division 1. And it is currently nil apiece between these two sides. Samger gets the ball forward. Osman Janya goes to ground, no foul given. Mohamed Jallo picks possession quickly for Fortune now. Ibu Sanyang tries to reconnect Mustafa or Mohamed Jallo, and his effort is being blocked in there by the central defenders for Samger. Fernando Pereira gets the ball off the field as Osman Jan is still down injured, and the central referee Mohamed Marigo will try to get to Osman Jan to assess his level of injury. But anyway, nothing separates these two sides as Fortune tussles against Samger at the late Osman Saho football field in the GFF Men's Division 1. In case you're just joining us, this live commentary is coming to you live on LSTV1 and also on the official Facebook page of Fortune FC at the commentary desk. Lamin Fati, Kemo Kanyi and Osman Kamara behind the camera from the late Osman Saho football field. Anytime soon, we will also try to cross over again to other venues to get you latest. But back to the late Osman Saho football field. Bakari Sise on a defensive mission clears the ball. Ibu Sanyang had a glancing header, tries to connect Mustafa Jallo. Ball being blocked in there by Samger. This time, can they keep the ball in play? Pereira to the team captain and number 4, who surges forward. Famara Kamara. Famara plays the ball into the center of the pitch to Bright Perimeni. This is Fortune now. Bernard Silva quickly to Pamodu Fall. Pamodu plays the ball back to the central defender and team captain Sambujang Toure, who squares the ball quickly to Ibrahima Toure now. Great interchange of passes. And the final touch from Seni Jata could not reconnect Ibrahima Toure on the far side as the ball rolls out for a throw-in. And Samger will benefit from a throw-in inches off Jane Juve's technical bench rather. Ball being taken quickly. Samger now to Usman Jan, who plays the ball back quickly to Bright Perimeni, this time to the central defender, who tries to get the ball forward quickly to his defensive partner. Samger will get the ball forward, blue drive. Great interchange of passes now from Omar Tamba. Omar, this time it is Sambujang Toure on a defensive mission, an incredible defender for the Fortune side, team captain and a leader for excellence. His effort is being blocked in there, and the flag of the assistant referee stayed down. Elijah Mbalo with an acrobatic save once again. That was a defensive blunder from the team captain anyway. Elijah Mbalo was equal to the task. This is Ibu Sanyang, who picks possession, drills the ball to Mohamed Jallo. Mohamed's effort is being blocked in there by the central defender for Samger, and he is Emmanuel Chukwu. Emmanuel Chukwu came to the rescue of Samger, and Fortune benefits from a corner. And it's going to be a quick one taken by Fortune now. Ibu Sanyang to Mohamed Jallo, 3 and pacey. Ibu to Mohamed, they've been dispossessed. Osman Jan goes to ground, infringement. Mohamed Marigo has awarded an infringement to the boys in red and black Samger, who are currently struggling to have their way out from the relegation zone. Anyway, They are currently on 16th, rock bottom with 21 points, and they will definitely want to have a victory in this game to possibly have a better standing, whilst Fortune will also want to have a victory here to get themselves or move themselves from third to either second as per the table standing of the GFF Men's Division 1 is concerned. Anyway, it's a great tussle, it's a great fight between these two since the commencement of this game. It's a great battle between the two as both sides eye for a victory. Pamoudou Fall picks possession for Fortune in their own half. Ibrahim Toure chips the ball forward, trying to connect Ibu Sanyang, who surges forward. Ball being cleared by Samger and struck the player, and a throw in on the far side. 23 minutes into this contest, the score remains barren, and this game is being officiated by Mohamed Marigo, who is being assisted by Dembo Bojang Ibugay and Omar Salah as the fourth assistant referee. And it's going to be a throw in. Ibrahim Toure with a marathon one. Ball being chested down by the team captain Famara Kamara, who clears that ball into the area of Fortune. Abdullah Tamba gets the ball quickly to the goalkeeper Alajim Balo, who plays the ball to the team captain Sambujang Toure. Fortune now trying to get the ball forward. Bernard Silva with the final touch, back to the team captain. Great interchange of passes between the Fortune players. Bernard tries to connect Mustafa Jallo, heads the ball. That's going to be a defensive blunder. Can they get something here? Mustafa Jallo tries to get the ball to Ibu Sanyang, and Samga regroup and block that ball, and a corner. That should have been 1-0 in favor of Fortune anyway. That was a solid, that was going to be a defensive blunder. That was a miscommunication from the central defender and the goalkeeper for Samga. The goalkeeper was trying to hold on to the ball, and the central defender was also trying to head the ball back to the goalkeeper. They miscommunicated, and then they were able to make amends after that blunder anyway. And it is still 0 apiece between these two sides in Samga and Fortune. This is the central defender, Emmanuel Chukwu. Chukwu tries to keep the ball in play. That is a throw in. Bakari Sise will take that throw in for Fortune on the left side of their attack. A marathon one to the team captain Sambujang Toure, who controls, and he's been dispossessed, out-muscled by the advancing Samga player Osman Jan, number 10. Jan drills the ball on the far side for Samga to chase. This time it is the center forward and number 9, Precious. And Precious' effort is being saved away, or saved by the goalkeeper Alajim Balo, who has been doing an incredible job for Fortune since the commencement of this encounter. I think he was able to save very good shots from Samga. Ball being floated into the area. Another collection from the goalkeeper Alajim Balo, as he rose the highest to gather that ball with ease for Fortune. An arm throw from Balo, the goalkeeper, to Sambujang Toure. And Alajim Balo urges his defenders and players to calm down. Plays the ball on the far side now, and Fortune will build an attack from their own half. Back to the goalkeeper Mbalo Alaji. This is Alaji Mbalo, the goalkeeper. And not a very good pass from Mbalo, and a throw into Samga. And Mohamed Marigo is signaling something that we can't confirm anyway. I think he's trying to give his final warning to a player, Sambujang, I believe. Anyway, this is Samga now to Usman Jan, who picks possession to the team captain Famara Kamara. Famara plays the ball back to Chukwu, the central defender, into the center of the pitch. Osman Jan, number 10, picks possession, lays the ball to the advancing number 30 on the far side, who drills the ball into the area. Cleared by Sambujang Toure partially. Bakari sees a harder touch. Samga picks possession once again through the team captain Famara Kamara, who switched the play to Omar Tamba, who chested the ball down. Tamba Omar to the number 32, who controls that ball beautifully, and his pass has been blocked in there by Bernard Silva. This is Pamoudou Fall, goes to ground, no foul given. This time Sambujang Toure on a defensive mission. Timely interception by the central defender and team captain Sambujang Toure, and it's going to be a throw-in for Samga on the far side. Omar Tamba will benefit from that. And Omar Tamba was part of the 27 minutes on the clock. Nothing separates these two sides. Samger nil, Fortune nil from the late Osman Saho football field. And in case you just joined us, ball being drilled into the area. Alhaji Mbalo with up. Is that going to be cleared by Abdullah Tamba? That was definitely very close. Seni Jata picks possession, trying to twist and turn. Plays the ball back to Bakary Cisse on a defensive mission. This time Bakary's clearance. It's been blocked in there by Fernando Pereira. And the forced clearance from the goalkeeper, Alhaji Mbalo, wasn't a great one. But the ball was cleared from the line by central defender Abdullah Tamba. And it's going to be a goal kick for Fortune. And Alhaji Mbalo will deliver this goal kick for the boys in all white, Fortune FC, who are currently playing from our left to right, or right to left rather, from our commentary decks at the late Osman Saho football field, while Samger kicks from our left to right, from our commentary decks. And it's going to be a goal kick. Mbalo Alhaji takes that, launches the ball forward, long and high one, into the half of Samger. Mustafa Jallo with a header, cleared by Omar. This time Bernard recollects. Bernard Silva will try to dribble past Omar, plays the ball back to Ibrahima Toure. Ibrahima on the right side of the attack. Bernard picks possession once again, this time Seni Jata. Jata Seni 14, tries to dribble past his marker, struggles in the attempt. It is still Seni Jata who tries to look for a way out. Not a very good pass from Jata Seni, and this time Bernard gets the ball into the area, into the gloves of Suleiman Jallo. And Jallo Suleiman is playing as the goalkeeper for Samger FC. Approaching the 30th minute here from the late Osman Saho football field, and nothing separates these two sides. Kemo Kanyi, almost 30 minutes played into this contest. It is still a barren scoreline between these two sides in Fortune and Samger. And we have seen very good chances being crafted by both Samger and Fortune since the commencement of this game.
Yes, very well. Both teams are doing very well, but I believe the goalkeepers have been doing their work very well, and also the defense line for each of these sides.
Been drilled into the area, and Mustafa Jallo had a touch, and his effort sailed over the bar. An incredible cross in from Bakary Cisse.
Yes, very well. Bakary have done a fantastic run there, and then he crosses the ball low to the part of Mustafa, which he connects. I mean, that could have been a goal for just tapping for him to register the 1-0 lead here for his chance. But I mean, before then, we have seen Samger also doing brilliantly in the part of the Fortune side, where Alhaji Mbalo was, I mean, Jinjuf and his technical bench, and in fact, the whole team for the Fortune side, and in fact, all those supporters that are here to give their backings to Fortune would be grateful to his performance. He's doing very, very well for the Fortune side in the middle of the post for this particular encounter, because we have seen him doing very about 3 brilliant saves here, if not 4. I mean, which one could say could have been a goal for the Samger side, but Alhaji Mbalo stood, who is always standing firm.
And the flag of the assistant referee stayed down. Another incredible shot from Fernando Pereira. And this time again, Alhaji Mbalo came to the rescue of Fortune. And yet again, blocking that effort, an incredible effort from Fernando Pereira. And I think as far as the first half is concerned, if we are to award the man of the match, will surely hand it to Alhaji Mbalo. He had made incredible saves for Fortune since the commencement of this game came.
Very well. I think this is the 5th save that he has done for the Fortune side, and then this one as well. It was on a 1-on-1 situation, and the 4th save as well was the same thing with the same player. I believe the number 7 Fernando Pereira for the Samger side. I think he will be somebody who will be remembering Alhaji Mbalo whenever they are playing against Fortune. That he is someone who is very, very difficult to score, and then he has proven that since he's coming into the Fortune Force team, I believe he has done brilliantly for the Fortune side. In fact, all the games that we have watched him played, he is one of the top performers for the Fortune side. If man of the match has to be awarded, as you have earlier mentioned in the first half here, it has to be no other person but Alhaji Mbalo. He's doing very, very well for the Fortune side.
Thank you very much. And back to the live ball-to-ball commentary. And Ibu Sanyang is being penalized by the assistant referee on the far side, and he's been caught on offside. And Emmanuel, ball being taken quickly, straight into the gloves of Alhaji Mbalo, the custodian. Alaji gets the ball quickly to Seni Jata into the center of the pitch now. Seni is being fouled by the number 9 and center forward Precious Benjamin. Precious Benjamin, and I believe these 3 players, I think they must have been registered by Samger in the second round, because I think during the first round these players were in part of the team. Bright Perimeni, Precious Benjamin, and we also have Emmanuel Chukwu. These are 3 players that we believe are introduced lately into the Samger side. And they are also incredible players for this Samger side. Anyway, it is a stiff battle between these 2 in Samger and Fortune. And it's going to be a delivery for Sambujang Toure. Sambujang Toure will deliver this effort for Fortune. Inches off the dividing line here. And he is the team captain and team leader for Fortune. Sambujang Toure launches the ball forward into the area. Mustafa had a touch. Ibu Sanyang tries to connect. Had a touch, calling in for a foul. Mohamed Marigo not interested, into the gloves of Suleiman Jallo in goal, who hands the ball to the central defender, Modlamin Manjang. Modlamin Manjang to Fernando Pereira. This time the team captain picks possession. Famara Kamara. And the flag is been raised against Samger, and Fortune benefits. Fortune will deliver, and it's going to be the team captain once again. Team captain once again, Sambujang Toure, to get this set piece. And shortly we will try to cross over to other venues to get you the latest as they unfold in the GFF Men's Division 1. As we already have a game at the Serekunda East in Banjul. In Banjul, it is Bombarda up against TMT. Whilst we also have a game at the Serekunda East Mini Stadium between Falcons and Brikama United, if we may get it right. And we will try to get you all the latest as they unfold. Into the center circle, Samger picks possession, squares the ball on the far side, and the right wing back and number 30 tries to chase, but the ball is too strong. Ibrahim Ajouf. And it's a Fortune throw in. Bakari Sise prepares to deliver. This currently at the Serekunda East Mini Stadium, 37 minutes on the clock. It is Falcons nil, Brikama United nil. 37 minutes on the clock. This time Famara picks possession, and we'll come back to that later on. It is Samger now who drills the ball into the area, eludes every other player on the far side. Omar Tamba picks possession once again, floats the ball into the area. A header from Osman Jan sailed off target. That was definitely very close. And anyway, this time a goal kick. And we will try to cross over to the Serekunda East Mini Stadium, where it is currently Falcons nil, Brikama United nil, after 37 minutes of play at the late Osman Saho football field. 35 minutes on the clock, Samger nil, Fortune nil. And in Bakau, I think we don't have any reporter in Bakau, because currently we are not getting any information in Bakau. But at the Bakau Mini Stadium, it is Steve Biko against Banjul United. Bombarda against TMT in Banjul, 37 minutes on the clock. It's also on another nil-nil scoreline. Mohamed Jallo has been dispossessed. Fernando Pereira picks possession, struggles, and Mohamed Marigo awards an infringement. Mohamed Marigo has awarded an infringement to the boys in red and black. Samger. Samger's right wing back and number 30 Ibrahim Ajouf prepares to deliver, and Marigo Mohamed asks the player to get the ball back. The team captain Famara Kamara will get this ball for Samger, as we have majority of their players around the Fortune's 18-yard area in trying to get something from this set piece here. But currently it is 36 minutes on the clock. Nothing separates these two sides. Ball being floated into the area, eludes every other player and went out for a goal kick, and Fortune will benefit on the far side. And Fortune's goalkeeper Alaji Mbalo Tati, Fortune's goalkeeper, and we will try to endeavor to get you results from the Bakau Mini Stadium. It's a goal kick. Alaji Mbalo takes that, launches the ball forward. Long and high one into the area. Samger, a thumping header into the center circle. Bakari Sise tries to connect, not a great one. Emmanuel Chukwu This time to Usman Jain, number 10, who picks possession. Usman switch the play, trying to connect Omar Tamba on the far side. Great control Tamba, who gets the ball. Blocking there by Ibrahima Toure. Ibrahima on a defensive mission was just there in time to block that effort from Omar Tamba on the far side. And ball being taken quickly. This is team captain and number 4, Famara Kamara. Bernard Silva tries to control. Went out of play for a fortune throw in. Ibrahima Toure takes that. Back to the goalkeeper. And this is Fortune now in their own half. And in the last 2 games of Fortune was victories. One in the hands of Brikama and the other against the Gambia Armed Forces. Will they be able to continue on their fine run? Remains the biggest question. This time now, the number 9, Precious, dribble pass one, tries to get something here. Drills the ball into the area, blocked in there by Fortune, who clears the ball quickly. Bernard Silva struggles to control. Omar Tamba regains possession. Not Omar this time around. The player tries to dribble past his marker. Solid defensive work in there by Ibrahima Toure. Omar Tamba recollects. This is Samger now. Chukwu Emmanuel. Still going Emmanuel. This is Fernando now, who tries to have his way out. Not a very good pass. Fortune will now capitalize. Mohamed Jallo gets the ball forward. Jallo Mohamed tries to dribble past his marker, goes to ground. Another attempt from Jallo Mohamed. This time ball being taken quickly by Emmanuel Chukwu, who drills the ball to Osman Jain. Jain Osman now gets the ball forward, tries to connect the center forward and number 9, Precious Benjamin. And Benjamin could not connect, and Fortune recollects and gets the ball from their own half. This is Ibrahima Toure to Pamudu Fall into the center of the pitch now. This is Fortune Abdullahi Tamba. Tamba Abdullahi will now square the ball to his defensive partner Sambujang Toure, who is serving as the team captain and central defender for the boys in all white Fortune. Abdullahi Tamba back to his defensive partner. This is Fortune now enjoying possession in their own half as they try to get the players of Samger in their area. Launches the ball from the goalkeeper Alaji Mbalo. Ball being headed out by Samger. Another header from Pamudu Fall. Number 32 goes to ground for Samger. Bright Perimeni, the central referee, not interested. Ball being chipped forward by Ibu Sanyang. Tries to connect Mustafa Jallo up front, but the ball is too strong for Jallo to connect. And into the gloves of the goalkeeper Suleiman Jallo. And the player is currently down, injured. Bright Perimeni for Samger, and he's back on his feet. Abdullahi Tamba with a header. Player goes to ground. Another header from Tamba straight into the gloves of the goalkeeper Alaji Mbalo. And Osman Jain is currently down, injured, back on his feet. Alaji Mbalo launches the ball forward. Into the half, Ibu Sanyang with a force control. Back to Seni Jata, who controls that ball beautifully. The central midfielder, this time to Ibrahima Toure. Back to the central defender. And we have already played 40 minutes into this contest. Nothing separates these two sides. And there is a goal at the Serekunda East Mini Stadium, and deadlock been broken. Mohamed Jallo dribble pass one, trying to have his way into the 18. Goes to ground, central referee Mohamed Marigo waved in for a play on. No penalty given. Mohamed Jallo goes to ground, no penalty given, as waved by the central referee Mohamed Marigo. Deadlock been broken at the Serekunda East Mini Stadium, and this time to the home team Falcons, who had their noses in front against Brikama United. 43 minutes on the clock. Falcons won, Brikama United nil at the Serekunda East Mini Stadium, and at the late Osman Saho football field. Samger nil, Fortune nil. 41 minutes on the clock. Steve Biko against Banjul United in Bakau. We will try to get you those results. In Banjul, 42 minutes on the clock. Also on another nil-nil scoreline. 42 minutes, TMT nil, Bombarda nil, and we only have a goal at the Serekunda East Mini Stadium. And this time to Falcons, who broke the deadlock against Brikama United. Back to the late Osman Saho football field. Into the 18-yard, player goes to ground. And Bakari Sise is being penalized by the central referee Mohamed Marigo. And this game is being officiated by Mohamed Marigo, Dembo Bojang Ibugay, and Omar Salah as the 4th assistant referee. Into the final minutes of this contest between Samger and Fortune from the late Osman Saho football field. And in case you're just joining us, this live commentary is currently live from the late Osman Saho football field. And the game is currently live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. And also at the on the official Facebook page of Fortune FC at the commentary desk, Parlamin Fati, Kemo Kanyi, and behind the camera is our ever-present Osman Kamara. And this is Abdullah Tamba. Into Fortune's half. Abdullah Tamba launches the ball forward, trying to connect Mohamed or Mustafa Jallo. A header from Samger. Straight into the gloves of the goalkeeper, Suleiman Jallo. And Jallo urges his players to calm down as he prepares to take this. Central defender, Emmanuel Chukwu. Emmanuel Chukwu to his defensive partner, Modlamin Manjang. Modlamin Manjang is playing as one of the central defenders. And the center forward, Precious Benjamin, drops deep to get the ball back to Emmanuel Chukwu. This time the team captain and number 4, Famara Kamara. This is Chukwu now, trying to get the ball forward. Fernando Pereira, back to team captain Famara Kamara. This time Fernando once again. This is Precious now, Precious Benjamin. It is Osman Jain now, who gets the ball to Omar Tamba. Tamba Omar is the left wing back for Samger, who plays the ball once again to Osman now. And the ball had a final touch, and it seems Omar Tamba is in the least happy with the central referee, Mohamed Marigo. But anyway, he has the final say. He's the man in charge for this contest between Samger and Fortune. And Kemo Kanyi, back to you. We are currently playing the final minutes into this contest, and deadlock has been broken, and this time at the Serekunda East Mini Stadium between Falcons and Brikama United. Brikama United are currently down by a goal to nil against Falcons at the Serekunda East Mini Stadium, and I think that's the only goal recorded in this afternoon's contest in the GFF Men's Division 1. And at the Bakau Mini Stadium, we are yet to get the score between Banjul United and Steve Biko.
Yes, I think it's a very bad result for Brikama. I mean, fans will be hoping that they will improve on that and then try to level the matters for themselves and then eventually win in that particular game. Because if Brikama happen to lose against this Falcon side, it is going to be a very bad evening for the Brikama fans and also everyone that is playing for the team. Because I mean, looking at the point difference between them and the relegation battle, it was 2 points than before then, and then Bombarda is currently playing. They are also on 28 points, the same points with Brikama United as of now, because they are currently losing by a lone goal to nil, and Bombarda is currently on a 0-0 scoreline. So I think the Brikama United players knows what is at stake if they lose this particular game, because after this there will be 4 more games to be played, and in 4 more games to be played for them to be able to avoid relegation zone rather. So it is very difficult for the Brikama United side to lose this particular game, but fans will be hoping, and also the football enthusiasts in Brikama and everyone that is playing for the Brikama United side or whoever is affiliated to the team will be hoping that the team wins this particular game, because otherwise it is going to be very difficult for them as of now, because many of the teams are running away from the relegation, including the Brikama United side. So they are very much aware of what is at stake, both the technical side and also the team, and even the fans knows that they need to win the games if they want to stay in the league.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi. And back to the live ball-to-ball commentary from the late Osman Saho football field in Yundum, not at the Serekunda East Mini Stadium. At the Serekunda East, it is Falcons up against Brikama United, and Brikama United are currently down. And there we go. It is half-time at the late Osman Saho football field in the game between Samger and Fortune. And the central referee, Mohamed Marigo, has bring an end to the first half here, and it is 0 apiece between Samger and Fortune, and this will still give the opportunity to the players to have a 15 minutes of break. And we will also have a 15 minutes of break, and we will be back for the continuation of the live ball-to-ball commentary from the late Osman Saho football field. At the commentary desk, Parlamin Fati for LSTV1, Kemo Kanyi, and behind the camera is our Osman Kamara. And until then, we are also going off for a 15 minutes break, and we'll be back for the continuation after the 15. Until then, do join us for the continuation in the next 15 minutes. Welcome back to the continuation of the second half from the halftime break in the game between Fortune and Samger from the late Osman Saho football field. And it is just the commencement of the second half in this contest. Bakari Sise launches the ball forward, trying to connect Mustafa Jallo, or Ibu Sanyang rather, and Emmanuel Chukwu was to the rescue of Samger. Fortune picks possession. They've been dispossessed. Player goes to ground. Infringement. Awarded by the central referee Mohamed Marigo and Emmanuel Chukwu is the central defender preparing to take this delivery for the boys in red and black, Samger. Emmanuel launches the ball forward into the area. Pamodu Fall with a clearance for Fortune. Mustafa Jallo had a header. Bernard Silva trying to connect. Omar Tamba on a defensive mission. On the ball rolls out of play for a throw-in. Ibrahima Toure, who is operating as the right wing back, Seni Jata picks possession for Fortune to team captain Sambujang Toure. Fortune will now build an attack from their own half. Abdullah Tamba drills the ball low to Ibu Sanyang on the far side. Ibu tries to reconnect. Mohamed Jallo on his pass could not connect Mohamed Jallo on the far side. And the player tries to control and the ball went out of play for a throw in. Bakari Sise will take this throw in for the boys in all white Fortune, who are now playing from our left to right from our commentary decks, while Samger kicks from our right to left. This team captain Famara's clearance, not a great one, and ball being cleared off the field by team captain and number 4 Famara Kamara for Samger, and it's going to be another throw in for the boys in all white Fortune. Game between Samger and Fortune, and this game is goal coming to you live from the late Osman Saho football field in Yundum. Better call it the FIFA goal project. This time it's going to be Fortune. Mohamed Jallo goes forward, goes to ground, ball being cleared by Fernando Pereira. Not very far away from their area, headed down by Samger into the center circle. Abdullah Tamba on a defensive mission, this time Sini Jata. Samger picks possession once again. Bakari Sise on a defensive mission gets the ball back to the goalkeeper Alaji Mbalo. Alaji Mbalo launches the ball forward for Fortune to chase. This time Mustafa Jallo, Emmanuel heads the ball back to the goalkeeper Suleiman Jallo. Suleiman Jallo hands the ball on the left side to Modlamin Manjang. Manjang's pass to Seni Jata, who picks possession, and he's been dispossessed. Samger regained possession. Great back heel to the team captain Famara Kamara. Famara number 4 on his back will try to get the ball back to his central defender Modlamin Manjang. Manjang drills the ball low to the advancing number 15 Haruna Jaju. Haruna Jaju squares the ball on the far side. This time it is Emmanuel Chukwu once again. Emmanuel to the right sided wing back for Samger, who plays the ball back to Modlamin Manjang. Samger in their own half to the team captain and number 4 Famara Kamara, who jacks the ball forward to the number 9 and center forward Precious Benjamin. Precious Benjamin is been wrestled down by central defender and team captain Sambujang Toure, and he seems to be protesting, and he wasn't happy after that decision from the central referee Mohamed Marigo, and foul is already being awarded to the boys in red and black, Samger. And Samger will now have the opportunity to effect this delivery. And Fortune needs to be behind the ball to protect this set piece from Samger. And it is all coming to you live from the late Osman Saho football field. And the game is currently live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube, and also on the official Facebook page of Fortune FC. Team captain Famara gets the ball into the area. Ball being headed, blocked in there by Mohamed Jallo. The ball must have struck Mohamed on the face. Anyway, that's going to be a corner. And number 7, Fernando Pereira, is the player to take this corner. And you could see Jane Juve very busy on the technical bench. Fernando Pereira gets the ball into the area. Bakary Cisse on a defensive mission. This time Bernard Silva picks possession to Ibu Sanyang forward. Ibu Sanyang will try to get the ball forward. He's been dispossessed. Emmanuel, this time Seni Jata. He's been out-muscled by Emmanuel Chuku for Samger. This time Samger will chase. Precious Benjamin this time around. Precious Benjamin, number 9, trying to get the ball forward. Still going Precious. Right-footed delivery of target. Precious Benjamin with another great shot. And goalkeeper Alhaji Mbalo dived to his left. But the ball went off target and a goal kick to Fortune into the very first minutes of this contest in the second half. And it is the game between Samger and Fortune, and Samger are currently on 16th, rock bottom on the GFF Men's Division 1 with 21 points, whilst Fortune and Coach Jane Juve are on third with 42 points. Great shot from Bernard Silva, and his effort sailed off target, and a goal kick. Samger will benefit. Suleiman Jallo will now have the opportunity to get this ball. And in the last 2 games played by Fortune were victories against Brikama United in the West Coast Derby, and that was followed by another 2-1 victory against the Gambia Armed Forces at the Bakau Mini Stadium. Will they be able to get the third? Remains the question. Ball being drilled low by Ibrahima Toure. Ibu Sanyang connects, who squares the ball to Mohamed Jallo on the far side. Jallo Mohamed strides forward to Ibu Sanyang again. Another delivery. So close for Ibu Sanyang and Fortune, and his effort sailed off target. That was an incredible shot from the number 8 Ibu Sanyang of Fortune FC, and he was just unlucky as his effort went off target. And Samger survived. Their goalkeeper Suleiman Jallo will take that. Jallo, Suleiman, and we could see Fortune, or both Fortune and Samger, having their players warming up as they prepare to introduce fresh legs into this game. Cherno Job, Sekuba Cisse and Ali Usei are the 3 players warming up for Fortune. And we could also see on the far side a player warming up for Samger. Anyway, Usman Jan picks possession for Samger in their own half. Back to Modlamin Manjang, who squares the ball to Omar Tamba. Omar back to his central defender once again. Samger will get the ball to Emmanuel Chuku. Samger gets the ball forward. Abdullah Tamba with a timely clear for Samger on the far side, and Fernando Pereira and the ball to the right wing back. It's a throw in, a short one from Samger. Manjan tries to control, ball being cleared by Pamodu Fall. Mohamed Jallo to Ibu Sanyang, who goes to ground. Infringement. Ibu Sanyang is being wrestled down by the defenders for Samger. And Abdullah Tamba will now have the opportunity. The custodian gets the ball to Abdullah Tamba, who surges forward, chips the ball forward, trying to connect Mustafa Jallo. Been bundled down, a collision between him and the central Chuku on the right side of Samger's attack, who deals the ball to Famara Kamara. Samger in their own half, trying to have their way out in an attempt to control that ball on the far side. Struggles. Fortune benefits from a throw in. Mohamed Jallo drops deep, gets the ball. Tricky and pacey Jallo Mohamed gets the ball to Bernard, who tries to connect Ibu Sanyang. Ball being cleared by Modlamin Manjang, who takes that throw in quickly. Ibrahima Toure to Seni Jata. Captain Sambujang Toure. Sambujang now strides forward to Ibu Sanyang. Ibu trying to dribble past his man. First pass isn't a great one as he tries to connect with number 15 Haruna Jaju, and Seni Jata recollects the side. Central defender Abdullah Tamba launches the ball forward. Omar Tamba with a header. Samger, Precious Benjamin, number 9. Precious to Omar Tamba once again for Samger. indeed a lively game here. Osman Jan on the far side. A pass from Omar Tamba. This is Osman Jan, number 10, who drops the ball to team captain Famara. Famara's effort went way over the bar, and a goal kick to Fortune here from this late Osman Saho football field. And quick Mustafa Jalorada strides forward, a time defender, and number 27 Emmanuel Chuku. And Emmanuel came to the rescue of Samger by protecting Mustafa Jalo with that. This is Ibusanyang now. Is that going to be a corner? Goal kick as waved by the central referee Mohamed Marigo and Ibugay, and Omar Salah as the fourth assistant referee. And it is indeed a lively game here between Fortune and Benjamin, and Marigo awards an infringement. We will try to cross over to the Serekunda Mini Stadium in Bakul. At the Serekunda Stadium, 59 minutes on the clock. Brikama United currently trailing at the Serekunda Mini Stadium. At the late Osman Saho football field, it is still nil. Bombada nil after 60 minutes of play. Back to the late Osman Saho football field. Sambujang to his defensive partner Abdullah Tamba, who gets the ball on the far side. Bakari Sise tries to float, but his effort went off target on the far side, and it's going to be a goal kick, and it's going to be a substitution for the boys in red and black. Number 7 Fernando Pereira is coming off, and he's going to be replaced by the number 23 player shortly. It's going to be a goal kick. A goal kick for Samger and the goalkeeper Suleiman Jalo, or just his players to move. Lanky centre forward Bakari Jabang replaces Fernando. Jabang Bakari is the player introduced by Samger into the center of the pitch. Famara recollects another header from the team captain, this time to the new entrant Jabang. Sisa gets the ball to Mohamed Jalo, whose control isn't a great one. Dispossessed by Samger in their own half. This time Samger switched the play forward. Ball being cleared by Abdullah Tamba. Ibu Sanyang regains, surges forward to Bernard Silva on the far side. Number 10, who will try to use his pace now to outpace, goes to ground, and that's a foul. And Omar Tamba seems to be surprised, but anyway, it's going to be a Fortune set piece. Seni Jata floats the ball into the area, headed out by Samger, and it's going to be a corner for Fortune. Approaching the 60th minute here at the late Osman Saho football field. If you are just joining us, this live commentary is coming to you live from the late Osman Saho football field. Ball being chipped into the gloves of the goalkeeper Suleiman Jalo, who rose the highest and gathered that ball with ease. Samger picks possession. Famara Jaju goes to ground. Famara Kamara rather goes this. Emmanuel Chuku, the central defender, will deliver this. Emmanuel now connect Precious now. A header from Ibrahima Toure into the center of the cleared out. Bakari Sise on the far side, and Bakari Sise with a marathon through, trying to connect Mustafa front. Mustafa Jalo is being wrestled down. The central referee Mari, ball being taken forward. Abdullah Tamba with a header. Pamu Dufal picks possession, trying to connect Bakari Sise, and his pass is too strong for Bakari to hold on, and a throw in. Osman Jan drops the Osman Jan will now hand the ball back to the right wing back and number 30 Ibrahima Juve for Samger, who takes the ball quickly. This time Juve now. Juve's pass to Osman isn't a great one, and a throw in on the far side for Fortune to benefit. On Bakari Sise will take this throw in A long one into the area, and it's going to be another throw in. Another throw in to be taken by Bakari Sise. And I think his palms are wet, and he will try to rub them on the floor before taking that. A long one from Sise Bakari now. Ball being blocked in there by Samger into the center of the pitch now. Precious Benjamin who drills the ball low. Sambojang Toure to the rescue of Fortune. And Bernard Silva Sojis. He will try to get the ball forward, and that's going to be a throw in. And Mohamed Marigo, central referee, is currently having a word with Osman, or Modlamin Manjang rather. Modlamin Manjang, central defender for Samger. And it's going to be a Fortune throw in. Ibrahima Toure to effect. Ibrahima now takes that quickly. Ibu Sanyang with a glancing header. Danger not averted. Pamodu Fall had a touch. Osman Jan picks possession. Squires the ball on the far side. This time, Fortune picks possession once again. It is Abdullah Tamba on a defensive mission against Precious Benjamin. And it's going to be a set piece. Abdullah Tamba is a no-nonsense central defender. Tamba Abdullah launches the ball forward to Bernard Silva, who had a touch. Is that going to be into the gloves? Into the gloves of the goalkeeper Suleiman Jallo. Modlamin Manjang takes that. Abdullah Tamba on a defensive mission. Ball being taken quickly. Tamba regained possession. He's been dispossessed. This is Omar now, who tries to get the ball forward. Omar Tamba drills the ball to Osman Jan, who plays the ball quickly. Samger through Precious Benjamin. Precious Benjamin's effort has been blocked in there by Abdullah Tamba. Once again, Osman Jan quickly back to Omar Tamba. Omar floats the ball into the area. Ball being cleared. That was a great attempt from Omar Tamba, and Omar's delivery was too strong for the number 32, Bright Perimeni. For Samger. And we have played over 60 minutes into this contest, and the score remains nil apiece between Samger and Fortune. And this is all coming to you live from the Lead Osman Saho football field in Yundum in the GFF Men's Division 1. Fortune currently on third with 42, while Samger rock bottom 16th on 21 points on the GFF Men's Division 1. This is Osman Jan, and he's been rewarded by the central referee Mohamed Marigo. Samger will now have the opportunity to effect this. Inches of the area. Ball being taken forward. Flag is being raised against the players for Samger, and Mohamed Marigo waved in for an offside in favor of the boys in all white Fortune, who are currently playing from our left to right from our commentary desk. And in case you're just joining us, this live commentary is coming to you live from the Lead Osman Saho football field in the GFF Men's Division 1 between Samger and Fortune. And we are currently into the second half, and nothing separates the two as both sides struggles to find the back of the net. They have already played the entire first half and now into the second half, and it is still nil apiece between Samger and Fortune. Ball being cleared out by Abdullah Tamba. And a throw in. Kemo Kanye, we have played over 60 minutes into this contest, and we still have a barren scoreline as both sides struggles to find the back of the net, and we believe it's already a difficult game for both Fortune and Samger in this contest here. But anyway, in football it is never over. We can have goals, and we are expecting to have goals in this contest.
Yes, we are still expecting to see some goals into this particular encounter, or at least a goal. But nonetheless, we haven't witnessed any goal being scored here so far. But that has to do with the tempo of the game, especially in this second half. Players are fighting a lot. I mean, against their opponent whenever they are attacking and whenever they whatever that they want to do against their team. So that has been very difficult for. That has been very difficult for the players, especially the strikers, to open up gaps for themselves and then try to create goal scoring opportunities. I believe if goals should have come in the first half, that is where we have seen so many goal scoring opportunities. But in this second half here, as coaches might have learned from the mistakes, or may have addressed the loopholes that they have observe in the first half, and then trying to address their players in such areas, so that they wouldn't get themselves punished into the second half. So I believe this is why the game, this especially the second half, has been very tight for both teams, creating goal scoring opportunities here. Since the second half has started, has been a very big issue for either of the offensive players for in any of these particular two teams here that are currently taking part. So but it has been a very highly contested game between Fortune and that of the Samger side, but as I have earlier mentioned, in the last 5 that was played against between these two sides rather, it was at least one of the teams will win, because we have seen Fortune winning back-to-back in their home against Samger. Samger also winning back-to-back in their home against Fortune, and then the 5th game that was also won by Fortune. So in the last 5, Fortune have won 3 and Samger have won 2 of those. So in the last 5 there hasn't been any drawn game between the two sides. So here also we are expecting to see at least one of the teams here taking the lead and eventually winning the game part.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye. Into the area, Ibrahim Toure picks possession, floats the ball into the area. A glancing header from Mustafa Jallo, but he was definitely very tight to have a great header or a head on that ball. Ball being taken forward. This time it is Samger now who picks possession. On the left side, this is Osman Janya, and he's been penalized for an offside. And it's going to be another substitution, this time a double substitution. Ibu Sanyang is going off, Seni Jata off, and they're going to be replaced by Ali Usey and Cherno Job. Ibu Sanyang is being substituted, Seni Jata substituted, Cherno Job comes in, and Ali Usey also comes in. And it's going to be a delivery from the goalkeeper. This is Ali Usey with the first touch. Ali chips the ball forward, trying to connect Bernard Silva. It was the first touch for Ali Usey, and he was also part of the last under 20. And it's going to be a goal kick for the boys in red and black, Samger FC, who are currently playing from our right to left, from our commentary decks, whilst Fortune kicks from our left to right. From the late Osman Saho football field, Pamudu Fall with a header, Ali with another header. This time Omar Tamba, great control, chips the ball forward. Bakari Jabang, hard a touch, drops the ball to the number 15, whose effort has been blocked in there. Bernard Silva. Bernard Silva has been penalized this time around, and Omar Tamba with a marathon throw. Bakari Jabang drops the ball, and it's a foul. And it's going to be a set piece for Samger. Omar Tamba is the player preparing to deliver this effort. Omar Tamba is the left wing back for Samger, and he is preparing to deliver this, as we have a key presence of the players for Samger around the area. Into the 18, ball being palmed away. Ball being cleared off the line for the second time by Abdullah Tamba. An incredible defensive work in there by the number 24 and central defender Abdullah Tamba. And this is the second time clearing the ball off the line. And Abdullah is indeed a great defender for these Petroleum boys, Fortune FC. And it's going to be a corner. A corner A corner on the far side. The team captain Famara gets the ball into the area. A header. Alaji Mbalo dive to his right and guard that ball with ease. Alaji Mbalo is the goalkeeper, and we still have Osman Cham and Sekuba Sise warming up for Fortune as they continue to introduce fresh legs. Ball being headed out by Samger. Ali Usey into the center circle. This is Perry Menina who clears his line. Sambujang Toure on a defensive mission heads the ball to the new entrant Cherno Job. Cherno to Ibrahima Toure on the right side of Fortune's attack. Toure Ibrahima to the new entrant Ali Usey now. Fortune enjoying possession in their own half. Cherno Job. Not a very good connection from Che, and Samger recollects in their own half. This is the right wing back now who gets the ball forward. Abdullah Tamba chases, goes to ground, straight into the gloves of the goalkeeper. This is the goalkeeper, Alaji Mbalo for Fortune. And Mbalo will try to get the ball forward. Launches in a long and high one to Mustafa Jallo. Mustafa had a header. This is Mohamed now, who struggles to control. Mustafa recollects, gets the ball into the center of the pitch. This is Cherno Job now, who drills the ball low. Mohamed Jallo trying to dribble past his marker. He's been dispossessed. Cherno Job squares the ball on the far side. Ibrahima Toure, great control. Toure Ibrahima will try to get the ball forward, and he's been out-muscled by Omar Tamba. And Omar is been rewarded by the central referee Mohamed Marigo, who is been assisted by Dembo Bojang Ibuge and Omar Salah as the fourth assistant referee. And the central defender and number 2 for Samger, Modlamin Manjang, will get this ball forward. Pamudu Fall heads the ball out, taken quickly by Samger into the center of the pitch. This time it is Famara, Kamara team captain. Kamara recollects the ball. Team captain and number 4 trying to get the ball forward. Omar Tamba back to the central defender, to Mustafa Jallo, who controls that ball. Can they get the breakthrough here? Mustafa tries to dribble past the central defender, Emmanuel Chukwu. But Chukwu Emmanuel was alert enough to block that attempt from Mustafa Jallo. And this time, ball being taken quickly. Jabang up front. Osman Jan goes to ground, and he's been rewarded by the central referee Mohamed Marigo. An impressive game here between Samger and Fortune. And it is all coming to you live from the late Osman Saho football field in Yundum, West Coast region, the Gambia. And this is the GFF Men's Division 1. Samger takes on Fortune in another difficult contest in the GFF Men's Division 1. It's a clash between 16th position and 3rd position. Samger currently rock bottom on the GFF Men's Division 1 with 21 points, while Fortune on 3rd with 42 points. And both sides will be eyeing for a victory to cement or have a better standing in the GFF Men's Division 1. And it is Famara Kamara team captain who prepares to take this delivery, floats the ball into the area of Fortune, ball being headed. Abdullah Tamba goes to ground into the gloves of the goalkeeper, a quick one. Ali Usey chases. Omar Tamba missed it. This is Ali Usey who gets the ball forward. Can he get something here to Mustafa Jallo? And Mustafa missed it, but the flag of the assistant referee is been raised against Mustafa Jallo. And that was an incredible pass from Ali Usey, who receives the ball or collects the ball from Omar Tamba. And Ali squares the ball to the advancing Mustafa Jallo. And Mustafa Jallo's attempt to control the ball was just unsuccessful. But unfortunately for him, the flag of the assistant referee is being raised against Mustafa Jallo. Kemo, that was indeed a great build-up from Ali Usey to Mustafa Jallo. But also, Mustafa missed it. But unfortunately for him, the flag of the assistant referee is being raised against Mustafa Jallo on the far side. That should have been a simple tap-in.
Yes, very well. I think Mustafa was in offside position. That was right. Ali was trying to make it so that he avoid that positioning, but he still keeps going, and then until the linesman in the far hand caught him there. So he could have stunned because Ali was looking at him all alone to making sure that he plays the ball for him at a position that he will want to find the ball there, and then that would have been a simple tap in for him. But he still continues going, and then he was caught off in an offside position. So, but that would have been a 1-0 lead for the Fortune side. Aside from that, we have seen when coming into this particular second half, both sides have been trying to craft goal scoring opportunities, but as I have earlier mentioned, it has been a very difficult game for them, for this, especially the strikers, into this second half. Yeah, you can even in fact see the way Mustafa was marked by the defenders for the Samger side. Tells you a lot about this particular game. And also you have seen the strikers also, when they come for the Samger side, have find it very difficult to get themselves any space to be able to capitalize onto those ones and then try to put the ball into the back of the net. So it has been a very difficult game for these teams, especially the strikers, for every other team that are attacking. The defenders are very much cautious when it comes to the second half here, because we have seen in the first half, the defense line were a bit sloppy. I mean, so many goal scoring opportunities were created for by both sides. Then going into the dressing room, I believe those were the areas that were addressed by the coaches. So we have seen defense line has been very tight coming into the second half here. That is what makes the game very difficult for each of these two teams that are currently playing against one another. So it has been a substitution now for the Fortune side.
Thank you very much, Kimo Kanyi, and it's going to be a substitution, and Sekuba Sise is currently on for Mustafa Jallo. Sekuba Sise is in, replacing Mustafa Jallo, and Bernard Silva off for Osman Cham. And deadlock has been broken in Banjul, as Bombada are currently leading TMT by a goal to nil at the KG5 mini stadium in Banjul, and we will try to get you all the other results as they unfold. At the Serekunda is in Banjul, and to the late Osman Saho football field. Jabang with a header partially cleared. Abdullah Tamba clears the ball partially, and Samger regained possession. Samger regained possession on the other side. Ball being cleared by Bakari Sise, and a throw in on the far side for Samger. And it's already another substitution. There is a player who is stretched off, and we have to confirm who the player is. And he's been replaced already. The player is been and it is Samger in their own half through Emmanuel Chuku, central defender, who gets the ball to Manjang Modlamin. Modlamin Manjang chips the ball forward to Jabang to chase. Ball been blocked in there by Sambujang Ture, picked up by Osman Jan. Osman quickly to Omar Tamba, who tries to dribble past a group of players, struggles to Osman Jan, who chips the ball forward. Abdullah Tamba on a defensive mission. Sambujang clears the ball to Sekuba Sise. Sekuba Sise had a touch. And it is Emmanuel Chuku on the far side. Chips the ball forward, and already we have a substitution. The tall lanky centre forward Bakari Jabang had a touch. Ball been cleared. This time it is Modlamin Manjang. Good control by the central defender. Drills the ball to the advancing player Haruna Jata. Haruna back to Manjang once again. Samger. This is indeed a lively game here, and that's going to be a yellow card for both players. Haruna Jaju and Pamudu Fall for Fortune. Number 15 Haruna Jaju and Pamudu Fall are all been dashed a yellow by the central referee Mohamed Marigo. It is the GFF Men's Division 1 game between Samger and Fortune, and this is all coming to you live from the late Osman Saho football field. And currently Samger are playing at home, whilst Fortune plays away to Samger. This time Osman Jan picks possession. Jan Usman will try to have his way out. Osman Jan to the team captain Famara Kamara. This time they've been dispossessed. Fortune recollects. Ali Usay chips the ball into the area. Sekuba Jaju chases. Sekuba Sise rather. It is not Sekuba Jaju. It is Sekuba Sise anyway. Sekuba Sise chases into the gloves of the goalkeeper. This time, Samger will try to get something again. Jabang drills the ball. Pamo Dufal picks possession. Chernojub, the new entrant, who picks possession for Fortune now. Squares the ball to Mohamed Jallo on the far side. Mohamed will try to use his pace to outpace his marker. He's been surrounded by two of the players. Famara Jaju, one of them, team captain, who struggles. Ali regains possession for Fortune, gets the ball forward. This time it is Osman Cham who tries to get something here. Osman still struggling to have a shot. Osman plays the ball quickly to Ibrahima Toure. Ibrahima will get something to Osman, to Ali Hussein now, who strides forward. Ali drills the ball. Can they get something? Goes to ground. No foul given by the central referee. This time it is Samger who picks possession into the center of the pitch. Jabang, back heel. Central referee Mohamed Marigo awards an infringement to the boys in red and black Samger. And it is a difficult game. A hard battling contest between Samger and Fortune in the GFF Men's Division 1. Shortly we will try to cross over to the Serekunda East Mini Stadium in Banjul. Currently it is 84 minutes on the clock at the Serekunda East Mini Stadium. It is currently Falcons 1, Brikama United 0. And in the game at the late Osman Saho football field, 82 minutes on the clock, it is currently 0 apiece. We can confirm we have 8 minutes plus additional time before central referee Mohamed Marigo and his team of officials will bring an end to this contest. Anyway, it's going to be a delivery. Before this delivery, we will try to cross over to the KG5 Mini Stadium in Banjul, where TMT takes on Bombada. 86 minutes on the clock. The Brikama base club, Bombada, are still leading by a goal to 0 against TMT. And a victory for them will surely get them a better standing. Ball being floated into the area. Samger with a header. Mohamed Jallo goes to ground. He seems to be in pain. Currently down injured. The forward for Fortune, Mohamed Jallo, is currently down and he will need the assistance from the medics. And Mohamed Jallo is still down injured off the pitch. And Fortune will take this goal kick. Alaji Mbalo gets the ball forward to Sekuba Sise, who heads the ball to Osman Cham, another new entrant. Osman had a touch. It's a throw-in for Fortune, who prepares to take this through Ibrahima, not Ibrahima this time. This is Sambujang now with a marathon throw. Ball being headed out by Emmanuel Chukwu, and he's been rewarded by the central referee. That was a marathon throw from the team captain and central defender Sambujang Toure of Fortune FC. And this is the GFF Men's Division 1. It's a goalkeeper, or the goalkeeper Suleiman Jallo launches the ball forward into the half of Samger of Fortune this time. Sambujang Toure, that seems to be a collision between Sambujang and centre forward, who is currently down injured. Mohamed Marigo will slowly get down to the player to assess his level of injury. Will he need the medics here, or he is still coming back to his feet? Anyway, that was the collision between him and team captain Sambujang Toure. And he's the new entrant, Bakari Toure, for Samger. Quickly taken by Fortune from the goalkeeper, Sekuba Sise chases. Samger will now have the opportunity to take in that through. Takes that quickly. Mohamed Marigo awards an infringement against Fortune. And the head coach for Samger is Boto Mane, and Boto is been given the responsibility after the sacking of El Hajj as head coach for Samger, and things weren't working for El Hajj, and Boto is now given the responsibility to take a charge of this team in Samger. Ball being headed to Jabang, ball being blocked in there by team captain Sambujang. Another header, this time it is a clearance for Fortune. Ball being chested down by Modlamin Manjang. Samger gets the ball forward. Great control. Whips in a right-footed delivery. Block in there by Bakari Sise. And a corner. It's going to be a corner on the far side. And in case you're just joining us, this live commentary is coming to you live from the late Osman Saho football field. If you may like it, call it the FIFA Goal Project in Yundum, West Coast region, the Gambia. And it is the ground hosting the GFF Men's Division 1 game between Samger and Fortune. And already there's another substitution. Bakari Jata is being introduced into the area. Ball being headed. Can they get something here? Another header. Ball being cleared by Fortune on the far side. Omar Tamba collects. Omar Tamba tries to get the ball forward. Tamba Omar is the left wing back who tries to use his pace. Goes to ground, and Osman Cham is being penalized by the central referee, Mohamed Marigo. Mohamed Marigo. It is a delivery for Famara Kamara, team captain for Samger, and Fortune will have some defensive work to do here. Kamara Famara, team captain, floats the ball into the area. The goalkeeper missed it. Ball been cleared by Bakari Jata. And that seems to be a collision between the goalkeeper and Abdullah Tamba. And the goalkeeper is currently down. Alaji Mbalo is currently down after that collision. Into the final moments here from the late Osman Saho football field, and time is definitely running out for both Fortune and Samger as both sides eye for a victory at this venue here. The goalkeeper is currently down, Alaji Mbalo, and we could also see, I guess he will be able to continue. He is going to be assisted by the team of medics here. He's going to be assisted by the team of medics, and things are definitely working well for Bombarda in Banjul as they continue to lead by a 1-0 against TMT, and they are currently playing away from the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And already the goalkeeper is down, Abdullah Tamba down back on his feet, and the goalkeeper Alaji Mbalo is being assisted by the medics from Fortune FC. And it seems to be the final score in Banjul. Already it is game over in Banjul, and it has ended TMT 0, Bombarda 1, as per the reports that we are receiving from Banjul. And we will try to cross over to the Serekundais Mini Stadium to get you the latest, and also from the late Osman Saho football field. It is currently into the final minutes here, and it is 0 apiece between Fortune and Samger in a difficult affair, a difficult game. Both sides working off their socks to either grab the maximum points. If that isn't possible, might be content with a point. Anyway, let's wait and see what the final minutes will surely get us here. And the flag has been raised against the player. Bakari Jabang, the centre forward for Samger. And into the final minutes here at the late Osman Saho football field. It is over in Banjul. Bombarda snatch a 1-0 victory against TMT. Omar Tamba heads the ball out. Cherno Job picks possession. Ball being blocked in there by Samger into the center of the pitch. Bakari Sise, left-footed low drive. Blocked in there by Samger. This is Osman or Omar Tamba rather. Omar now gets the ball into the center now. This is Pamodu Fall. Pamodu to Ali Use, who leaves the ball for Osman Cham. And not the best of attempts from Ali Use. And it's going to be a goal kick. And the assistant referee, or the fourth assistant referee, Omar Salah, will put up a 4 minutes of additional time here. 4 minutes for Fortune to score, and 4 minutes for Samger to score, or else they will all be bagging a point. And let's wait and see what the final minutes will surely give us here. A marathon one from team captain Sambujang Ture. Ball being headed out. by Samger, trying to connect the player up front. This time, let's see what they will surely do. Bakari Cisse heads the ball to the new entrant. Can they get something here? Samger recollects player, goes to ground. And this time, Bakari Cisse has been fouled in the process. And the player must be disappointed with that. Abdoulaye Tamba takes that. Pamoudou Fall quickly to Cherno Diop, who turns beautifully. Cherno Diop to Ali Ousseyn, who picks possession for Fortune, strides forward. Ali to Sekouba Cisse, back to Ali Ousseyn. Ali tries to reconnect Bakari Jatta this time around, and he's been dispossessed. Samger, Ali Ousseyn on a defensive mission. Ball being picked up there by Bakari Cisse to Sekouba Cisse. This is Cherno Diop, who squires the ball to Osman Cham on the far side. Can they get a dramatic winner here? This is Cherno Diop, who chips the ball, trying to connect Ibrahima Toure. And Ibrahima, the ball is too strong for Ibrahima to connect. And there is a player currently down, right, Perimeni, for Samger, and he's been assisted by the team of medics from the late Osman Saho football field into the final minutes here, as we are currently playing into the final 4 minutes of additional time here between Samger and Fortune. Time is definitely running out for both Fortune and Samger. Anyway, in football, it is never over. It is all over. It is all over. We have to wait for the final whistle. We have to cross over to the Serekunda East Mini Stadium to check whether it is over at the East, because currently it is over in Banjul. This is Ali Ousseyn now. Can he get something? Right-footed delivery off target. An incredible shot from Ali Ousseyn, but his target, or his shot, went off target, and a goal kick this time for Samger through their goalkeeper Suleiman Jallo, who takes that ball. Osman Cham picks possession for Fortune, gets the ball into the center of the pitch. Cherno Diop. Cherno strides forward, drills the ball to Osman Cham. Can they get something here, Osman? Osman's effort is being blocked in there by the central defender, Emmanuel Chukwu. This is Osman Jan, who tries to dribble past his marker, succeeds. He will try to use his pace now, goes forward. Jabang picks possession for Samger. Can they get something here? Trying to dribble past his marker, back to the holding midfielder. Osman Jan regained possession. Osman Jan trying to get something here. This time Osman Cham on a defensive mission is been rustled down by Omar Tamba. And into the closing moments here from the late Osman Saho football field. Another substitution for Samger. And we already have a player currently down injured, Emmanuel Chukwu, the central defender for and still at the Serekunda East Mini Stadium. We think 90+1. It is still Falcons 1, Brikama United 0. At the late Osman Saho football field, 90+4. Samger 0, Fortune 0. In Banjul, 90+, and that game is already over. And it has ended Bombarda 1, TMT 0. And we will try to get you those final scores any moment. It's going to be a quick one from the central defender Alhaji Mbalo, who squares the ball to Abdoulaye Tamba. Abdoulaye dribbled past his marker, still going forward. Abdoulaye Tamba launches the ball forward, not a great one. Omar Tamba with a timely interception, and his target, or his clearance went off target. Ali Ousseyn picks possession to Pamoudou Fall quickly. Ali strides forward now. Can they get something? Fortune drills the ball low on the far side. No chance for Bakari Jatta to connect. Straight into the gloves of Suleiman Jallo, who launches the ball forward, trying to connect the players up front. Abdoulaye Tamba with a header partially. And there we go. It is full time at the late Osman Saho football field, and it has ended. Samger 0, Fortune 0. Both sides failed to find the back of the net after playing 90 minutes of regular time here. And it has just ended here. The central referee, Marigo, brings an end to this contest, and it is all over in the game between Samger and Fortune. Samger 0, Fortune 0. And this is where we're also going to bring an end to the live ball-to-ball commentary. At the commentary desk for LSTV, Parlament Fati Kemo Kanyi, and behind the camera, Osman Kamara. Special thanks to all our followers on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube, and those that were monitoring us live on the official Facebook page of Fortune FC. Until then, we are saying bye-bye from the late Osman Saho football field till we come your way next again.